Steve knows style.
That jacket! When was you into Temptations?
And Steve gives in to his own temptation. Family Feud.
Weekdays at 9 and 9:30 on ABC7.
ABC7, honored to be named Maine's television station of the year.
Live from the Maine Lobster Festival in Rockland, it's the International Great Crate Race on ABC7.
Welcome into the 77th Maine Lobster Festival here at the beautiful Rockland Harbor. Tyler Cruz here with the great Emily Dillon at the Maine Lobster Festival. More specifically, we are here for the International Great Crate Race.
It's so great to be here, and my gosh, what a beautiful day we've got. It started with rain and just stopped raining just in time for us to get this thing started. So
it didn't stop registration though. 77 runners signed up to do the International Great Crate Race. Our second year in a row doing this. I'm excited for it.
Well, I figured that people wanted to get wet this afternoon, so they said, why not? We'll start at 5 a.m.
So you are very familiar with the event itself. This is only my second time witnessing this. Tell us a little bit about how this works.
Well, it started back in the 1970s down at William Atwood's Lobster Company in Spruce Head, and it was just something to keep the kids busy, and it has turned into what we see today. So they take 50 crates, 50 lobster crates, wooden lobster crates, fill them with seaweed, and line them up from float to float, and you have to run across them as many times as you can before you end up in the drink. So
usually the lighter contestants are the better ones. We had an unbelievable showing last year from now 15-year-old Aiden Genther, 6,188 crates.
That was very, very long.
So hopefully, I think I heard he's going for another record this year, but it is just a beautiful day to be here, and it looks like the Coast Guard, as they always do, ready to start us off. But first, we will go for we'll take a look at the the all-time winners for this race, and we'll start the all-time record and the featherweight record go to Scarlett Flint and Harrison Page from 2014 with 6,500 crates. The all-time lightweight record, as we mentioned, Aiden Genther from last year was told he broke the record. That is not the case, so he is back for a little bit of revenge. And then, as you see the weights go up, you see the number of crates go down. It's almost like a disappearing platform from a video game.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, definitely physics in action.
Awesome. So this is a fun event every year. Brings really the whole city of Rockland and then some. We have like 8 contestants from all the way out in Denver coming here for this. So just a beautiful day to be here in downtown Rockland. All right, so for now, let's look at the history of the race. The Maine Lobster Festival started 77 years ago, and it's seen some changes along the way. Our Susan Farley takes a look.
It's remarkable to me that it has survived for 77 years.
There you go.
The Maine Lobster Festival hasn't just survived, it has flourished. It's grown from an event that lasted a day and a half with a parade and the crowning of a seafood goddess to one that lasts 5 days and includes everything from road races and a codfish carry to cooking contests and crate races.
That type of thing is part of the hometown feeling. The entertainment over the years went from local entertainment to national entertainment, and now it's back in between. So a lot of entertainment. It's one of the largest parades in the state during the year.
The festival actually started in the town of Camden. A year later, it moved to Rockland.
And it's been done every year since to celebrate lobster in particular, but also other seafood and the lobster industry as well as the catch.
An appreciation of that catch is shared by both locals and visitors. Cooper Chappell comes from Texas and says he's been coming to the festival with his grandparents for about 5 years.
It's really something special to be here to try all these lobsters because you really don't get this good lobster back at home.
People eat sometimes over 20,000 pounds of lobster during this festival.
Those involved say the Maine Lobster Festival brings everyone together.
But this is the only event that is a community-wide. It draws its volunteers from all parts of the community.
Susan Farley, ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
All right, so the Coast Guard members are getting ready to run here. Thank you for that, Susan. As you can see behind us, there's a little bit of practice. So the setup right now, you have the person in the canoe there waiting for someone to just fall off early on. We have our good friend Shannon Kenny on that dock cheering on the runners as they approach her. Just an all-around great setup. Looking forward for this race to get underway.
It's going to be great. Shannon has always said that this is her Christmas. This is what she looks forward to all year long. She's been in charge of it for a very long time. And we couldn't do it without her. She's incredible.
Just the race or the whole festival?
Well, a lot of it. Actually, her company is in charge of all the PR. They're in charge of all the PR, all of the marketing for the festival. So she donates an incredible amount of time and resources just to make sure this festival happens.
And she's one of many volunteers. You walk around, you see all of the volunteer shirts around. Really can't get this thing underway without.
Yeah, absolutely. We couldn't do this without the volunteers. Absolutely not. It's a great way to bring the community together.
It's just an awesome time. Also, it's a perfect summer weekend in Maine. I mean, this is exactly how you would describe it.
Starting about an hour ago, yes it was.
I was not here for the weather this morning, but glad that it did clear up. It looks like our first Coast Guard runner is ready to get underway. That is, you're going to have to help me with that pronunciation there.
Yeah,
there they just said
Jason Jason Lachele. He is the CEO of the Coast Guard Station Rockland.
So 39 years old, out of Louisiana.
Oh, he's from Louisiana, baby. He is from Louisiana.
Let's see, off he goes, and it looks like he made 11. That is pretty good for someone that size and that age.
No, he's a great. I'll tell you, the Rockland has been named again. We've been recertified as a Coast Guard city. We were actually the 8th Coast Guard city in the country, and they just recertified us out on the Eagle, the ship that came in, the Coast Guard ship that came in. It was wonderful.
That is awesome. So there are 4 weight classes for the event: feather, light, medium, and super. And usually, the lower the weight class, the higher the crate number.
Oh, they just skitter across. It's like they don't even touch the crates; they just keep going. Yeah. Little correction: that's not a canoe; that's a skiff that the guys are in. Yeah, a skiff. Oh.
And he makes about 7 there.
If so, possibly.
So it is looking good now. That is 2 runners down of the Coast Guard isn't part of the 77, but they're our second group to run. Here is Chris York, also out of Thompson. 31 years old, and he is in the super weight class.
He's a big boy. Also with the Coast Guard cutter Abby Burgess.
Nice. So are all these cutters from the state of Maine and from the area?
Well, they're from these are all, yes.
People stationed in the mid-coast.
These are all the Coast Guard ships that we have here in Rockland.
Nice.
They're incredible. People think that the Coast Guard just goes out and boards the fishermen to see how many fish they're catching, but that's not. These guys, I believe it's the tackle. They actually go up into the rivers and break the ice that basically to keep the roads open.
Oh, he's still up. Oh! So we have a leader right now. It looks like about 15 crates. And 15? That was a good one, 15. So I guess I'm wrong. I guess that the super weight class is our leader right now. Let's see if Cole Belkner from Lincoln, Rhode Island. That's my dad is a teacher at Lincoln High School in Rhode Island.
Oh, you're kidding?
Yeah. From CG Station Rockland here. Also in the super weight class.
This guy's 21. Maybe your dad taught him.
I can ask.
That'd be great. Yeah, we go.
Oh, and he made about 4.
Yeah, barely made it. Yeah. Who do we have next? Jake? Is he coming? Yep.
I believe Jacob Potter. Oh, so this is out of order. So we have Donovan Cook up next. So who knows if that was even Cole Belkner?
Maybe not.
Donovan Cook out of Maryland, 20 years old.
Oh, these are children. Wait, hold on.
Jack Gretz out of Naperville.
Oh, he's naming him off.
There he goes.
Yep, Cody. Here we go. Yep, Jacob Gretz. Oh, he made 8.
See, falling forward, though, it gives you a couple more. I mean, did they count it where the hands are?
I don't know. Depending, it's the Coast Guard. We owe them, so sure.
He didn't fall off the crate. Yeah, we can throw him a bone every now and then.
Hey, Jake. Oh, Lakeland, Florida.
There's Cody
Kersey. Yeah, he's 28 years old. He's also from Coast Guard Station Rockland. Another one of those big boys.
So if these Coast Guards were to win,
and
they would not win a prize, but they are in the official results ranking. So this is really for bragging rights amongst all of these crew members.
Oh, absolutely. Especially if you get a couple of Navy guys in there, it really becomes a competition.
That's what they should do. They should get all the branches.
Yeah, Alex Nigro
Out of
is
Clinton.
from Clinton, Connecticut. He's 26. He's a medium weight. Also from Coast Guard Station Rockland.
And here he goes. They get the feet moving before they go.
Oh, yeah. He
It's
got
all
like
about quick feet.
4 or 5.
It is. It looks really hard for somebody who isn't,
You've got to be
13 years old to do this.
Yeah. It's so much fun. It's so much fun watching it from up here.
It's fun watching these guys start and struggle to get to the 10th one, and then we get to the contestants and the young kids do 50 back and forth. Really shows you how hard it is by watching these guys fail.
San Diego, California, Mike Parker's 22 years old. He is the last one of the Coasties. Well, he's the last one on the list.
Last
Coast
one on
Guard
the list.
Station Rockland. Oh, look
Okay,
at
a
him
little
go.
stumble.
Oh,
He's still on. Oh.
Well done.
Smart guy to fall sideways, too. That keeps it pain-free.
Today is actually the Coast Guard's 234th birthday.
Wow, happy birthday, Coast Guard.
Yep.
Here's Donovan
Here
Cook.
we go. Donovan Cook, Baltimore, Maryland. He's 20 years old. He is a heavyweight.
And that is a big fella, too.
Superweight.
Let's see what he can do. No running start either. He's going to start right at the end and go for it.
I think getting a running start definitely gives you an advantage.
Especially for the big fellas like this.
Right. You got to an object in motion stays in motion. And
Yep.
3.
And
There we
that
go.
plays to our theory.
Yep. Well done. Oh.
I think that's going to do it for our Coast Guard contestants. Possibly.
Yeah, you got 3.
No, it is not as easy as it looks.
Definitely not. He is a big boy.
They don't need the boat's help. Oh, here's another one in full uniform. Looks like he's going to get a running start here with the hat. He's going to get the hat wet and everything.
Who is this?
From the Rockland Police Department.
Oh my gosh, this is
That's going to be
Sergeant Max.
Yes. 34 years old, also in the
Detective.
Super Division.
Look at him go! Look at him go! Oh, that's amazing.
Oh, they said he lost a bet. Always good to see that.
Great. The Rockland Police Department, 34 years old, super weight.
You'd think he'd have the hometown advantage coming out of the Rockland Police Department.
I love it. Oh, we have a host from the TV show Small Town Big Story coming up.
A celebrity.
Ooh, fancy.
Dylan Thuras. Have you ever heard of Dylan Thuras?
Have not.
Bold to put him on the celebrity list then.
Yeah, well, that's what it says
Could
right
put
here.
you on the celebrity list.
I'm hard. Well, I'm a
He
little
is
more
the
local.
co-founder of Atlas Obscura. I am just being told.
Oh, wow.
Here he goes.
Dylan Thuras.
And waiting for him to take center stage, too. Fashionably late, as celebrities should be. Here he is. He's got the lobster socks and everything.
Everybody who runs gets the special lobster socks.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. It's so
that's
funny because
awesome.
you have all the little kids and they've got them hiked all the way up to their thighs.
It's
'Cause
one
they're-
size fits all.
Absolutely.
Here he goes.
There we go.
He's
Go
excited
Dylan.
too, putting on a show for the crowd. Let's see what he does.
Look at him go. Holy cow,
Oh.
he got 8.
It started hot, but you make one little misstep and that sends you off. It's really hard to recover.
Well, it's keeping your balance, which I can barely do in a pair of heels, so I can't imagine jumping on the
In wet
the
socks.
crates. Yeah. Who likes wet socks? Come on.
I think it's the most uncomfortable thing you can have. It looks like we're getting started with, he's got a whole camera crew out there with him. They're filming this
Oh,
for
yeah.
something. If the list is accurate, it looks like our first contestant is going to be 16-year-old Michael Corvo. Yes.
Yeah, he is a lightweight and 16. I think he might be in school with my son.
Michael Corvo from Rockland. And that will kick things off, from our, I guess, our introduction, our prologue for this year's International Great Crate Race. And now we head to our list of 77 contestants who are going to get running down this and see if they can break the record of 6,500 crates.
The real deal begins now.
And we have people from all over. Just on this front list, you have 3 from Norman, Oklahoma. You have a few from Massachusetts. You have more from Dallas, Texas.
Oh, and we're getting started.
Here is
Corvo.
Michael Corvo giving the crowd a nice wave, like
Yeah.
you said, in those white lobster socks that everyone gets.
Yeah, he's a good kid.
And he looks ready to go.
His dad. I think his dad's going to be going as well. Brian Corvo, he's third. He's right
Yep.
after.
36 years old
Yep.
from Rockland.
Here we go. He's getting his stretches in.
So Michael running as a lightweight, which is 76 to 125 pound category. That was the category where Aiden Genther ran last year. Excuse me.
Yeah, I don't think he ran. That kid flew. That was
He
insane.
glided over those crates.
Absolutely.
Our first contestant getting ready to get underway here. As we get what's the boat called again?
Which the boat? Oh,
The rowboat.
Oh, it's a skiff. Yeah,
A
it's
skiff.
That's
As we get the
basically-
skiff out.
Yeah, that's what you do to get your boat. You got to get from shore to your lobster boat, which is usually it on the mooring. So you go from the dock to the boat on your skiff.
Looks like a little bit of overcast skies right now, but still a beautiful day for this. A drone overhead.
Oh yeah, look at that.
The action is about to get underway here
Here we are.
in the beautiful Rockland Harbor, and a packed day for it. There are people lined up along the fence watching the contest, eager to watch people wipe out.
I'll tell you, it's not just the locals, the local regular folks that are volunteering here. We've got the Endurance out of Owl's Head and Total Eclipse out of Owl's Head Lobster, and we got Man o' War out of Rockland.
Those all lobster
All
boats?
lobster boats, and they're volunteering their time and their boats so that these folks have somewhere to hang out while they're waiting to go across the crates. Keep them cool and hydrated so they don't end up with fallouts before
There's
they
also
get
a
to the
floating
crates.
gallery too.
Oh yeah.
You have the gallery
So
on
much
water,
fun.
you have a gallery on land. Several lobster boats in the harbor watching this, and off he goes.
Oh, here he goes.
Here
Look
is
at him
Michael.
go.
Oh, and he is keeping that balance.
Oh, 20, 30.
Oh, and he's going to get his first 50.
50.
There he is, sliding onto the dock.
Look at that. What a way to get it started.
All right.
Fantastic.
He is going to pull up those socks and get him ready for his second trip back. He lost his footing there a little bit. He kind of wiped out on his way up to the dock.
Go, go, go.
All right, giving some love to the crowd.
Yeah.
He knows how to put on a show. First runner here.
Good kid.
All right, here we go. See if he can get to 100 now.
Go, Michael. Go, Michael. Oh, he's high stepping.
Those feet are quick. Light on his feet. I think he's skipping crates, too.
Oh, no.
Oh! I'll give him about
Still think
48 right there.
So 90. No,
40.
he didn't. He got
38 on the way back, 88?
Yeah.
88. 87. Oh, they got to round up. Come on, show the kids some love.
Come on, Gordon.
We got to send a note to the official scorer. The next is Jacob Gray out of Thomaston, 11 years
Jacoby.
old. Jacoby Gray.
Yeah, Jacoby
that is on
Gray.
me. Out of Thomaston, out of the medium weight category.
He's just 11. These little ones are so brave. This is so great.
Choosing to forego the free socks for him for a pair that fits. We'll see if that works
Yeah,
for him.
that's probably better in the way of safety, right?
So on a day like this where the wind could pick up, that makes it a little bit harder because you have the floating docks where the lobster traps are attached to. Could be moving a little bit.
Go, come on, buddy, come on.
Oh.
And about 4. Actually,
Looked
it's,
like right around 3 there, he lost his footing.
yeah, it's actually better to not be barefoot if you're trying to run across the traps or the crates, because your bare feet will try to find traction on the wet wood and it'll actually stick you to the crate.
Stick you to
So
it, okay.
You won't be able to just zip across.
Interesting.
You'll get lagged behind.
Even when they get wet too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, and there is Brian Corvo making about 11, so
Did he?
8
7.
times fewer, 7. 8 times fewer than his son, so there'll be some bragging rights there at the dinner table tonight. Next is Blake Monroe, 11, out of Owl's Head. Shirt's off, he's ready to get wet.
All the way.
All the way from
All
down
the
the
way,
street.
7 minutes away. Blake Monroe.
There he goes.
Look at him. Oh,
Another
he's-
one, light on his feet.
Oh yeah, here he goes. Here he goes. Third. Oh no, he's got 20, 30.
Oh, he's slowing down a bit. 40. Is he going to get to 50?
Oh, he'll
Yes, he
absolutely
is.
get to 50.
Look at the concentration.
And the crowd goes wild. This place is packed. There are,
Oh, every year.
I'd say a few thousand.
Yeah, there's a couple people.
And there he goes back. He's already at 70.
Oh,
And 72. Good job, Blake.
They gave him 73.
Well, all right. I take it back.
That
They're a lot
73rd
nicer than
step kicked him off to the side a bit. Took his medicine.
That's Blake Monroe. We've got Reese Hatch coming up. Reese is from Rockland, 10 years old.
Our first
Little featherweight.
contestant here.
Yeah, they call him
And he looks
featherweight
the
because they
part.
float. They just fly across.
There he goes.
Hey, the all-time featherweight record was Scarlett Flint and Harrison Page, who tied at 6,500. That was in 2014.
Shake hands at the end and just decide to send everybody home.
Yeah, I think so.
There goes Reese. He's at 20.
Yeah, those crates are barely moving.
And those knees aren't going very high either. Look at the balance on that.
Good job, good job.
Great head of hair on that kid too.
I love seeing the kids succeed with this. I love seeing them out here. It takes a lot of guts to do
To
this.
get out here. Yeah, waking up on a Sunday morning and seeing it raining, it's really easy to just turn on the video games. Now they are all out here, and it is beautiful to see. And he is off on his way back.
And 60, 70.
Now it's interesting because these crates are not in a
80.
straight line.
No.
There he goes. Nobody has made the full down and back yet. 84 for Reese.
84.
That's her featherweight record right now. Her featherweight in the lead. And it looks like the rest of the Hatch siblings are up next. Hadley and Lily, both 8 years old.
It's a family affair.
Also both in the featherweight. See, you got to get the parents out there.
Oh, they're twins.
You got to give
They're
credit
both
to Brian Corvo doing it as well at 46. You got to get these Hatch parents out there. If the kids are doing it.
But Hadley
you
and
know.
Lily appear to be the same age, so this will be, talk about a competition,
Bragging rights on the line.
I'd say. Who gets first dibs on the front seat?
Here she goes.
Oh, God, she's adorable.
Oh, not moving very fast, but
Her
not
little
heavy on her
pigtails
feet
are
at all.
bouncing.
Oh, she is awesome. She's going to get it.
Oh, look at her.
Oh,
Here we
caught her
go.
footing
Go,
there.
Go, Hadley. She's walking across.
Oh,
them.
it's graceful with it. So she's on a Sunday stroll.
Yeah, she knows to keep. Look at her go, little. Oh.
There she goes.
Oh, the smile on her
That
face.
is awesome.
Look at her go. Go, Hadley.
So she's got her first 50.
Ready, set, go.
So, she may have a benefit here on the way back with the uneven crates since she's walking on it. And see?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, to be that light. She's still,
It's okay. Look at her. Good job.
Oh, that was cute.
Let's see what her sister's got. Oh,
Sister's got to get 60. Sister has to get 66 to beat her.
what do you got? Another Hatch. Another Hatch. This is Lily. Lily Hatch is also 8 years old. Sister to Little Miss Hadley Hatch.
Out of Rockland as well.
Yeah. Wow, the whole family. That's wonderful. Let's go, girl.
She's getting ready to go. And Lily is off. Moving a little bit faster here.
Oh, yeah, she's serious.
She's going. Moving as fast as you can
Look
with
at the
legs that
elbows.
size.
The elbows are just going.
Hanging in the breeze.
Look at her go, Lily.
Oh, there she is, getting a roar of applause. Oh, she makes it to, I'd give her the 40.
Sure.
She was on that one.
She did great. All right. Coming
she goes.
up next, she's getting ready to get on there. Greta Stinson from Thomaston. She's 10 years old, and she is in the she's a lightweight. Greta Stinson.
And here she goes.
Come on, Greta.
Greta's off,
Oh,
and Greta's off.
She got about 14, I think.
13 there. They got to round up with these
I
kids.
know, I'm telling you. Oh, Lucia Herrick is coming in. Lucia Herrick, her dad's actually the Total Eclipse over there. Or is he the
there you go.
Endurance? I can never remember. No, he's the Total Eclipse. That's her dad's boat over there. Scott Herrick, good dude. I'll tell you, that's the great thing about the lobster community. If somebody needs help, they don't. It doesn't matter if they've got a gripe with somebody. If a fellow lobsterman or his family needs help, they're on it. They're there to help.
That's awesome to see too, because it is, you know, a competition out there at the very end of the day.
It is, but we all want, you know, unless you're a really bad human, we all want to see our friends succeed, you know?
Exactly. That's what makes it better. There's no deadliest catch competition on these waters.
Yeah.
Here she goes.
Look at her go. There goes Lucia.
There's 10.
Lucia,
oh, she is moving fast.
Yeah, her little arms whipping like a helicopter blade.
Keeping the balance there. You know, with the Olympics going on, I'd love to see this there in the next 2028 Olympics.
I think she just jumped over the last one.
It counts, as long as you land.
Go, Lucia, go on.
Not even taking a break. There she is on her way back.
60. Oh, yeah, she's flying 70.
There she goes. Oh, keeps the balance. Are we going to get our first 100?
Come on, Lucia.
80. And she's there. That is impressive stuff right there.
Incredible. Here we go. She's going to come back again. Is she the first one to 100? I think
she is the first to 100.
She is the first to 100.
So she is right now our leader. On her way back, she's at 110.
Yeah, she's going to get it. You can tell by the momentum. Unless something goes really wrong, no, she's going to get it. No,
she goes.
She's going to get it, I can tell you.
Able to recover after losing her balance. That's the big part. That might have hurt the knees a little bit.
Look at her, 150 for Lucia Herrick.
Now, we didn't mention this at first, and we don't want to jinx her either, but if she's able to go down and back 10 times, they put her off to the side, let her get a drink of water, maybe a couple lobster claws, and they send her back after everybody is done.
That's right. Once you get to 500.
Going for 200 now.
Once, if any of the contestants, they get to 500 crates, they say, well, it won't be.
All right, next time we won't bring that up.
No. Well, that was 180?
190?
190, I think she hit. 91?
190.
Well, Lucia Herrick is
go.
the leader. So once you get to 500 crates, then you stop and you go to the side, and that becomes round 2. So all of the contestants go through the entire list, and you get everyone who hits the 500 mark then goes to round 2. And then you just go till you can't anymore.
Instead of just giving everyone a gold medal.
Oh yeah.
No participation trophies here.
No, your soggy bathing suit is a participation trophy.
Speaking of soggy bathing suits, Luke Moresco is going to have one for the rest of the day as he takes a dip there.
He's from Dallas, Texas. That boy's got some.
Here comes another from Dallas, Texas, Michael Gronin.
17 years old. What a cool thing to do. Come on up for Lobster Festival, and then you get to go back to Texas to talk to all your cattle ranching friends and say, hey, y'all.
You guys got to check out this lobster crate race, man. I wonder if anyone believes them. If they come back and it's like a fairy tale. What'd you do this summer? I ran the lobster crate race. What is that? Here he goes. 10.
Here he goes, here he goes.
He's very light on his feet for a 17-year-old.
Go, go, go.
Oh,
he
and
did
he
well,
is
though.
in the drink.
Is his ankle? Oh, he's not caught up. That's all right. I think he did quite well. Now we've got Mason Ward. He's from Hope. He's a local boy. He is 12 years old, lightweight, and he is up next.
Here we go.
12 years old.
Someone's wrong, and I hope it's not us. Oh, he's off. Oh, and he's off
He didn't
again.
make it too far.
Looks like he skipped the first 4 on his first step.
A for effort. What happened? I blanked.
Here goes James Carmichael, another.
Oh, here's one of
from very far away.
Yeah, Oklahoma. Well, we have corn here, but it's not as high as an elephant's eye.
Here he
He's 40
comes.
years old. Let's see. Oh, he's a heavyweight. Oh, yeah. What did he make it? 4?
I'll give him about 7.
Did he get 7?
An 8.
You got an 8. Nice.
There we go. And here's the rest of the Norman, Oklahoma travel crew.
They must be all family. Avery Darley, who's 13 years old, also from Norman, Oklahoma. They must have ridden in the same minivan.
Oh, she's moving.
Oh, look at her go.
I do recognize Norman, Oklahoma. This might be a yearly showing for them.
Oh,
she's still on? Are we gonna
get up? No, they let the little ones do it. Let her do it. She ain't off yet.
I think we're gonna call it a stalemate.
I don't know.
All right.
Hey,
all that effort for one extra
She gave
crate.
it. Yeah. She definitely gets an A for effort.
Can't say she didn't try. We'll have Macy Carmichael go next. She is 11 years old, also running in the lightweight division.
Carmichael. 11 years old.
And she is
she's
off,
going.
rocking those
yeah.
lobster socks. Oh, she is moving
she's
fast.
Doing really, oh yeah, she's gone. She's gonna do it.
There she goes.
She's skipping.
She's up.
She was totally skipping.
I think that's a
Skipping
great
over crates.
strategy because you look and you see
Absolutely.
some of the crates aren't even. If you can skip over those, it helps. You don't have to step
That's
off
incredible.
to the side.
I would be so terrified of like landing on a crack and breaking my mother's back. You know.
These kids are athletes.
Look at her.
Oh, and she goes.
Hey.
All right,
beat her
after
sister, though.
she did beat her sister. That's
Her
the
big
family
sister.
bragging rights are there. And after that, we will send it to a quick break. We'll be right back after this with more from the International Great Crate Race. Stay with us. Cool.
Live from the Maine Lobster Festival in Rockland, you're watching the International Great Crate Race on ABC 7.
Definitely one of my favorite days of the year. What a great day. The weather is beautiful, and I'm lucky enough to be joined by Bob Baines, who's with the Maine Lobstermen's Association. You're on the board, and you know, this is such a wonderful day for so many people, both local and from away. But I think it's important to maybe pause a little bit and think about what it takes to put on a festival like this from the lobster industry's point of view, especially considering everything the industry has been through. So tell us a little bit about what it takes to make this a reality.
Well, I can't talk specifically to what the festival does. There's a huge volunteer staff, and they do such a tremendous job. From a lobsterman's perspective, we are challenged every year. Last year, we beat one of the biggest challenges we're facing when we won in federal court our lawsuit against the National Marine Fisheries Service, which gave us a reprieve on the current whale rules and gave us 5 years, and it ordered National Marine Fisheries Service to go back to the drawing board, create a new biological opinion, and in 2028 we'll see what those new rules will be, and they will be implemented in 2029. So we're going to be working really hard to make sure whatever these rules are allows us to keep fishing.
And for those who don't know, the lobster industry was challenged on its sustainability and potential endangerment of right whales, which there is plenty of evidence to show that the Maine lobster fishery is not nearly as injurious to local wildlife as other industries are. But the industry had to survive one round of cuts, meaning the removal of a large number of end lines from the water, potentially hampering what you do and the kind of catch you bring in. So how have you folks been weathering those changes?
We've been working with whale rules for 20 years, and we are now under 60% risk reduction, which removed countless end lines out of the water. The offshore boats have been trawling up and trawling up. It's working, but there's a safety issue involved. Fishing, some boats are probably a little bit too small to be fishing that far offshore. That many traps on the boat, traps going overboard with the rope going real fast overboard, risk of endangering the crew. How much further we can go, I really don't know. So it'll be determined.
And there are other challenges to the industry too, real quick. So talk about what is front and center for the Maine lobster industry today in terms of challenges.
Well, right now, other than the whale rules, offshore wind, the industrialization of the Gulf of Maine is a huge challenge. It appears to be moving forward. We're working really hard to see it not happen. We're also facing increase in our measure next year, the minimum size. That's very controversial. We want to make sure DMR is using the correct data. So so it will be done correctly. And working waterfront. The storms that damaged the working waterfront have been huge.
All right, well, hopefully the working waterfronts will get the resources they need to make the repairs so that folks can continue to operate in the manner that they're used to. As someone who's been lobster fishing for 45 or 50 years now, we know how important you all are to the state of Maine. So we thank you for your time today, and we wish you continued success in the future.
Thank you, Beth.
All right, guys, back to you.
Awesome. Thank you for that, Beth. Let's get back to our action. If you heard a roar from the crowd, it's because Quinn Baum from South Thomaston got all the way down, struggling to get back up right now and get to his 100. I think we're going to call it at 56. Oh, these ropes. His foot's stuck in the rope.
Actually, I think
It's a good way to stay on.
I think that's Chase Nichols.
Chase Nichols out of Owl's Head?
Yeah, they're
Okay.
going.
It looks like this is Charlotte DiMaggio from Spruce Head coming up, rather than Riley Nichols 11. Yes, no relation to Joe.
No, she is. Yeah.
The baseball player?
No, she's his niece. Yeah.
It's spelled differently.
Well, somebody misspelled it on the list. No, she is, I believe she's his niece.
Joe DiMaggio.
Yes.
Wow,
Yeah, and
that's impressive.
yep.
Here's Chase Nichols.
Oh, where were we? Oh, Chase Nichols. That was not Quinn Baum. Oh, it was Jason Schwab. Okay. All these little kids.
Oh, he's got the floaties on.
Well, it's better safe than sorry, right?
Yeah, it doesn't trust the boats in case they don't get there fast enough. There he goes. Speaking of fast enough, he is
Look at
off
him
to the
go!
races.
Oh, here we go. Somebody shot him out of a cannon.
30, 40. Don't slow down now.
Come on, buddy. You can do it. 49, 50.
There we go.
This is incredible.
And he's got those one-size-fits-all socks with the
All the way up to his armpits.
yeah, the heels up to the calves. Here he goes again. 60. Oh, he is moving. He's got his head down and he's running. Oh, he's gonna make it.
No, come on, dude.
And we got our second 100.
All right, buddy. Only 90 more, 91 more to beat Lucia. Yep.
He's off. No stopping this kid. Oh. Spoke too soon.
Yep. Oh, well. He did great. 123.
123. Now it's time for his sister, Riley Nichols.
There should be a child of...
Oh.
5. Oh, they must
Peter
have added the
Nichols.
little
They moved
brother
him up
there. Yeah.
from 28 to 24.
Oh, Peter Nichols. That's right.
We had Peter Nichols down at 28, but
yeah,
he is
we
up.
did. Well, he might have to get home for a nap.
The featherweight category. 5 years old. Getting a little pep talk there.
You can do it, buddy. What would Bluey do? It's a grite. Bluey would call it the grite rice. Peter,
Here he goes.
Peter,
Crowd
Peter.
hyping him up. He's just got to run.
I think
Can't.
he's a
He's
little
thinking
scared.
about
Is
it a
he
little too
scared?
much.
He's going to try to step down. Look at him.
I would have dove first, and that way if I got wet again, it wasn't going to be
There he goes.
I would be terrified to have my 5-year-old on this. I don't know how they do it. He's doing it. He's standing on the crate. Come on, Peter.
Okay.
No.
He's got one.
Oh, he's just standing there terrified. Poor little fella.
Here he goes. He's off.
He's going to crawl across him. Come
All right, that's
on,
not a
little
bad
Peter.
strategy either.
No.
They've got the ropes there. It'll almost be like a horizontal rock climbing.
Oh, he's done.
Looks like Peter is off.
That's okay. He had the bravery to do it.
And he gets an applause from the crowd. A for effort there.
Go, Peter.
They're
You
going to
got-
give him 2. I would have given him 3. Here's
There
Riley
we go,
Nichols.
Riley Nichols.
Going to show the little brother how it's done.
That's right. Oh, boy. You know who's coming up next?
Yes, I do. And that is going to be our first show of the day.
Yeah. Let's not break the teaser. Let's see. Where is she? Oh, there
and
she is.
here she goes.
Oh, she got a running start. Look at her.
Oh!
Ah! Yeah, I think she slipped on like that fourth or fifth one.
Looks like she slid right into, right into a 7. We'll see what they give her. They'll give her 5.
All right.
I got to have a word with this official scorer.
All right, ladies and germs, we've got... Exactly. Get yourself a beer and put your feet up because Aiden Gentner is coming up next. He is last year's winner. He's 15 years old from Owl's Head, Maine.
Still in the same category, that lightweight category. Looks a bit bigger than last year, though.
Yeah, I'd
Looks
say.
like he's more towards the 126 than the 75.
I don't know. With a metabolism like that, he might be eating like a 25.
And here he goes. His knees are not moving. Oh, there he goes.
There we go.
And there's his first 50.
We're going to get our first 500 right now. Just letting you guys know, sit back and relax.
There he goes on his way back. He is skipping the crates.
Oh, he's totally skipping them. Look at that.
Skipping the ones that are sideways. Oh! Oh!
No. Let him up. Let him up.
Oh, and he is done after... That's going to be a 95 for him. You get older, you get a little bit heavier, the crates sink a little bit more. We'll see if Kobe can avenge it. That is sad.
I feel so bad for
We
him.
thought he was coming in for another record-breaking day.
He did 6,100 and was it 88
crates last year. This year.
And his brother Kobe...
It looked impressive, too.
Yeah.
Jumping, skipping the crates.
Kobe was second last year.
Kobe did that backflip off the side.
That's right, he did. Here we go.
There he goes. He's in the Kobe Bryant jersey, too.
Number
8.
He? Oh, my gosh,
yes,
he is. Look at him.
So, he is optimal size.
Well, it's funny because, you know what? It might be that Aiden got the height. It just knocks off your center of gravity.
Center of gravity, exactly.
Absolutely.
He is. You can't stop nature. He hit that growth spurt. He's 15 years old now, taller,
Yeah,
a little bit more muscle mass.
His brother's still more compact. He hasn't hit it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His brother's knees aren't moving.
No.
We have 100 from Kobe Genther.
Yep, we got 100.
It's impressive to see them move so fast without picking their knees up. It's almost like he's the race walk at the Olympics.
I'll tell you this. Here he comes. He's coming in for 150.
And we have our first 150. Not our first 150, our second 150.
Well, this is our third 150, actually. Yeah, we had. Oh no, you're right. It is our second 150. Pardon
Needs
me.
to be 190 to be the leader of the day so
191 to beat Lucia. Yes, look at him.
He just makes it look so easy. It's almost impressive. You don't know what to say. You have no words watching
he is now
that.
the leader at 200. There you go.
There was a day and time when I could move that gracefully too, but it was a long time ago.
I've never been able to move that gracefully. Look at this. Oh. Yeah, go.
You see the upper body change as he's keeping his balance? That's 250 for him now.
He's barely breathing heavy. That.
Unlike us over here, just watching it break in a
just
sweat.
sweating. We're sweating.
We're sweating
over
standing here.
Look at that. These kids are incredible. That's 300.
It's going to put him at 300. Yep.
4 more trips. He's the first one on the second round. See if he can do it.
Maybe we underestimated it. Maybe he is a little winded.
Maybe.
Put the humidity in.
After this one, yeah, I think maybe.
Here we go.
There
Here
he
we
goes.
go. Come on, Kobe. 2.
He's at 350.
350.
Kobe Genther. Something in the jeans.
Yep. You know what? I think it's good that he's got a chance to win it because you can't have.
I think he could have went toe for toe with his brother last year.
Oh, absolutely. No question. I think he gave it to his brother. That's how I feel.
There he goes for his
And he's
400th.
Yep. Oh, wow.
And here he goes, making it 450, the last 100 before he goes to the second round.
No,
That jersey's a little big on him.
Come on, Kobe. We're not supposed to we're just commentating, right? We're not.
Oh, we can
supposed
be
to
fans.
encourage
I'm fans
them.
of all of them.
This is wonderful.
Here he goes.
Oh, Kobe, oh yeah, he's in it. He's in
And
it
he's going to go to the...
Come on,
I don't want to
buddy.
speak
Come
too
on, buddy.
soon.
Yep.
Looks like he's going to go to the second round, though.
And
there we go.
Kobe Gentner. Kobe, have a seat,
All
young
right,
man.
take a seat, buddy. Get some food in you.
Kobe
We'll see him
Gentner.
in a little bit. Next is Maverick Haskell out of Owl's Head. 7 years old
Oh, yeah.
in the featherweight division.
Another little peanut.
Are they letting him go again?
Oh, he wants to keep going.
He wants to keep going. Okay, so he's going to go for 550. While we do that, it wouldn't be the Lobster Festival without a nice lobster dinner. To find out how they feed all the Lobster Festival goers, check in with our roaming reporter, Devin Dagnall.
All right. Hey, we're here at the Steamers. I'm joined by Vernon Mossman. Vernon, how are you doing today?
I am doing pretty good today.
All right. Well, you guys have been slinging a lot of lobsters. How many do you think you're going to be serving up this weekend?
Well, last year we done 24,000 pounds, so we're hoping break the world's record. We're hoping.
The world record? What's the world record?
Well, we want to do at least 30 to 40.
30 to 40.
1,000.
30 to 40.
I hope we can do it.
Gosh, how are you guys going to stay on your feet with all that?
Well, I do it. I stand on my feet, and I love doing it since I've been here for a long time doing it, and now I'm training another guy to do it because I'm climbing up the ladder now. I'm getting pretty old, so I got to give another guy a chance to do this. So I really enjoy it, and I have another partner that really helped me quite a lot. Is Gerald Emmons. He's really helped me out quite a lot. In his condition, he can't do so much, but he's been here along with me too. And another one is the Coast Guard of Rockland really comes down here, put the effort into it, and really helps us out quite a lot.
So you said you've been doing it for quite a few years now. How many is quite a few?
It's quite a bit. I can't remember the years. I know I've been here. You know, I got gray hair, but you know, I have to chop it once in a while. My wife does it, but yeah. I've been doing it quite a while, and I really like doing it and getting people down here and see how the big lobster cooker is and all this. I really enjoy it very much.
Can you tell me about this contraption that we got behind us? It looks like you are preparing for something pretty special.
Well, we're preparing to cook these lobsters, and the people at home are watching this on television. You come on down and see what the largest cooker is, and come down and enjoy your meals and bring them all down. Whatever you got, bring them down to enjoy the lobster festival and stuff.
All right.
And what we do is we take them from the truck. We have 2 people on the truck, fill the basket, bring them down here, and we load them in here. And it takes probably about 12, 13 minutes to cook them.
So how many are you cooking in that 12 minutes?
Up to 90 pounds.
90 pounds every 12 minutes?
Every 12 minutes.
Wow. Okay, well everyone, come get your lobsters. Come check out what they've got going on. For now, back to you guys.
Thanks for that, Devin. Making me hungry a little bit just listening to all of that stuff. Right now we are back to the race. They sat Kobe Genther down after 600 crates.
600,
it's a little bit more than last year for that first round, but we haven't seen the last of him yet this year. He was another one of those over 1,000, over a couple thousand last year.
I think he honestly just said, you know what, I'm going to let my brother have it this year, and he did.
I think he took the backflip off. Yeah, he took the he was the bigger brother in that one last year.
Yes.
We have the Jones family from South Thomaston just went. I believe this isn't Lydia Jones. This is Vivian Jones. Here is Lydia, 13 years old, out of South Thomaston.
She's at 20
and
21.
Give her about 21.
Vivian
Here's
Jones.
Vivian.
Her sister Vivian.
9 years old.
9 years old. Look at that.
She got those socks hiked up all the way to her knees.
Love it.
Here she
And
goes.
the ponytails, look at them go. Just boink, boink, boink as she goes across the grate. Ooh, she's got balance.
There she goes. Good footwork there to survive that middle stretch, and she is home for her first 50.
Good job. I love
Cool.
how supportive the crowd is. This is so great, especially for the little ones.
Of everyone. See, I wish they were more supportive for the 40-year-olds in the superweight category. After they get past 10, we should hear the cheering for them.
I wonder how many people are doing this on a bet.
On a what?
Having lost a bet. At least the
It would be a good fantasy football punishment.
It's going to be an anything punishment. You didn't clean your room, go run. Look at her go. She's going to get 100. She's going to get 100.
And she made it. There we go.
Look at her. Look at that.
Vivian Jones, 9 years old, out of South Thomaston.
I grew up in South Thomaston, so I've got to root for her.
A hometown
girl.
hero.
That's right. She got 100.
A lot of people from those towns right here along the coastline are off Route 1. A lot of Camden, Rockland, Owl's Head, Thomaston.
Oh, yeah. Well, I remember being her age and going down to Atwood's Lobster in Spruce Head to watch the real crate race, the original crate race.
That was back when they'd give you splinters, no free socks.
Well, that's back when you'd have divers, guys in dive suits hanging out in the water, being fed beer the entire time so they could barely crawl out of the water when it was over. Good times.
You don't need balance to kick your legs and float.
No, apparently, just buoyancy. Add a little more. You need bubbles. That's the bubbles. Yeah.
Here she goes, looking for 200.
Yeah. Holy cow.
She got to 170. Slowing down a bit, but still there. 180. Oh, that's 190, actually.
We're going to go 2, 3, 4. 200. Good job.
Listen to the roar from the crowd.
Yes, look at.
It's fun to watch when they stumble.
She's in second place.
And find their balance. Yes, she is.
Yep. Come on. And then they'll have champions in each weight category, and then they'll have an overall champion.
So she is second overall and second in the lightweight right now.
Are they both in the same? Yep, they are. They're both lightweight. No, actually. Oh, no, that's correct. Yeah, she and Kobe are in the same weight class. Look at her go.
250 right now for her.
Come on, Vivian.
She's slowed, but the balance hasn't gone anywhere. Here she goes, taking a quick breather.
Go, 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 go. 220. 21.
Oh, stay on. There she is.
Come on, girl.
See, she could stop midway through, catch her breath, and stay on.
She really could.
She's got great balance there. And
250.
250 or 300.
Oh, she's at, no, you're right. That's 300. Holy cow.
300 for her. She makes it look easy. And Vivian looking for 350.
Oh, she looks like she picked up her pace.
She got a second win there after that first 300.
She goes.
Moving at the same pace.
Listen to it, the kids in the crowd.
That is awesome. Kobe might have some competition.
Come on,
she had
girl.
400 in her.
She's determined. You can see it on her face.
Kicking the legs out a little bit. Let's get those knees working.
Look at her. You can see her friends losing their minds over there.
She stares down the 50 crates with a game face and then takes off.
This ain't nothing.
And here's 400. That balance is incredible. And there is 400.
400.
Looks like it's getting easier
Oh
for
my
her as
gosh.
she goes along.
I know, I swear she picked her pace up since the last time.
Yes, we do. We have ourselves a race.
Yes, we do. Come on, girlfriend. Let's get a little girl in the mix.
Let's get another 100 here, and then they'll give her the option to take her break, it looks like. And we will with her. Oh, little stumble, but she stays on, and she makes it to the other side.
450.
We are at 450.
Oh my
Looks up
gosh.
at the crowd cheering her on. That's enough motivation to get you this final 50.
She's gonna
She
do
is.
it.
Stares it down. 3 deep breaths in. It's like a free throw.
And go.
And there she goes. This is Vivian Jones again out of South Thomaston, 9 years old. Going for her 500th crate. She's at 490. And she makes it.
Yes! Good job.
There
Look at
she
that.
goes. They're going to ask her if she wants to break. And she is going to break. And we are going to break as well. We'll be right back from the 77th Maine Lobster Festival after this. Can I have a sandwich?
Live from the Maine Lobster Festival in Rockland, you're watching the International Great Crate Race on ABC 7.
Welcome back to the International Great Crate Race from the 77th Annual Maine Lobster Festival here at Rockland Harbor. They sat down Vivian Jones with
600. She actually had
600
Yep.
crates, and we will wait for her for round 2. So far we have 2 contestants booked into round 2. Kobe Genther and Vivian Jones up now. I'm going to guess that is not 29-year-old Serena Pape or
That's
27-year-old
Emily Mata.
Owen Brennick. So that's Emily Mata out of
From
South
South
Thomaston.
10
And
years old.
she is in the water already. So now we're waiting on Maeve Poland out of Cushing, Maine.
Maeve Poland.
Maeve Poland is our
11.
36th contestant, 11 years old, out of the lightweight category. And she's off. She's moving too. That's about 30. Here she goes with 40. I love how they run with their hands out in front of them to keep their balance.
Oh, absolutely.
It's very fun to watch. There's nothing like the International Great Crate Race.
I don't know. There's a lot of things that are fun to watch around here this weekend.
Nothing as unique as this, though.
Not
Nothing
quite.
as Maine summer as this.
This is the maniest thing you can do here.
Besides then the lobster boat races, which I believe are next weekend.
There's all sorts of different rounds of those. They've got them, I think, 3 or 4 different locations.
That's fun. And that is really the backbone of Maine, is the hardworking lobster men and women here. And she's made 100 for Maeve Poland. Looking for 150 here.
What's funny, you see these kids now at this age, these are the ones that are going to be the incredible athletes in high school.
These are your hurdle state champions.
These are the ones bringing home the gold ball again. Just saying.
These are also going to be the adult champions at 40 years old from, 30 years from now.
Yeah.
You got to imagine you succeed as a kid. That's something you then bring your children to and your family to, and you have one of your own.
So much fun.
It's really a generational event, a generational festival here. Here she goes again. 200 for Maeve Poland.
Look at her go. Maeve is 11 years old.
Looking for 250. And she has made it. And it's really fun to see all these kids lined up to participate in this. showing up at 7 in the morning to register and just being out here outside enjoying great outdoors of Maine all day long.
Well, there's tons of stuff for the kids to do here. Now we get a lot of gripe about how there aren't any rides here anymore, but there's plenty for kids to do. They have a kids parade. They've got the children's tent. There's games. There's a petting zoo. We've got the bungee jumping thing, which you'd never catch me on. A rock wall. There's playgrounds up there.
I can see a bouncy house out there in the distance, Cars themed.
Pirates.
And I see the bungee jumping trampoline too.
There's all sorts of contests. There's tons for the whole family to do here. Not to mention the food. And we don't just have lobster. There's food vendors from all over.
I see a whole menu there too.
Oh yeah.
Seafood, clams, mussels, food trucks parked.
Yeah, so if you don't like lobster, which there's plenty of people out there that don't, they just want to come here and have a good time, there are tons of different options.
And what it does too is it brings people to the beautiful downtown Rockland area where there are a plethora of shops, restaurants, anything you can think of to do. Oh, she's skipping crates and has made it. I've lost count so far. I believe that's 350.
350.
I'll look for her to go to 400 now. Slight breeze picking up too around here.
Goodness.
A little overcast, that humidity's gone.
This has been great, yeah. So there'll be less chance of sunburn for all these folks.
But she is gassed, shaking her head. Trying to catch her breath a little bit here. Okay, here she goes. Wearing socks that fit.
Got some music in the background. Looks like we get a live band. Who is playing on the stage?
All right.
I believe.
And she's gone.
She's just leaping.
I would need to take a breath too if I was moving that fast.
Lord almighty.
And she's there. That's 400 for Maeve, so 100 more and she earns herself a break. Looks like she is in need of it here.
Yep. On the main stage, that's the music we're hearing. On the main stage, we've got Julia Gagnon. She's the Maine's very own superstar who reached the top 7 on American Idol season 22.
Oh, wow.
That's who's cranking the tunes in the background.
Sounds very good, too.
Oh, yeah.
And you got the whole festival cheering for Maeve Poland, the 11-year-old. That'll give you a jolt of energy. I don't care how tired you are.
Oh, yeah.
She is going to get to 450.
She's getting a little tired.
And takes a nice little seat on the deck.
I'll tell you, as a stand-up comedian and a performer of multiple kinds, there is nothing that energizes you more than positive crowd participation.
I'll take your word for it. Let's see if that can work for Maeve here as she looks for her last 50
She's going to be
before a
running
break.
into the wind here. It's coming at us.
She is. And it has picked up, very noticeable.
Look at her go, look at her go, look at her go. Come on, girl.
She's almost got it.
Zippity-doo-dah.
That's going to be 490. And she will stroll up for her 500th.
Look at her go. Wonderful.
And gets a standing ovation
Maeve Poland
from the crowd.
Cushing, Maine.
Gets a nice high five there from the deck-minded
I
two.
believe she's going to take her break.
Oh, yeah. Didn't take a crystal ball for us to find that one out. Next is, I like watching the more youth, 14-year-old Quinn Como.
Quinn Como, he's 14 years old.
Lightweight category.
From the great metropolis of Rockland.
Oh, and he's got low feet. Oh.
Good dismount, good dismount.
That is a good dismount. I'll give that a 10 out of 10.
That's part of the fun, but if you know you're not going to make it, you might as well have fun with the dismount.
Exactly.
Because that energizes the crowd.
Make a splash.
Caleb Boxwell. Caleb, what? I can't read. Caleb!
Caleb Boxwell.
Caleb Boxwell from Davis, California. He's 20
Davis,
years old. We've got a legal adult now. 20 years old in California. He is a...
Looks like he's a middleweight category.
Yep, middleweight.
Which is, again, 126 to
Come on,
175.
Caleb, and he made it to 4. Welcome to Maine, my friend.
Probably a lot colder here than it is out in Davis.
Yeah, Colorado Springs, Colorado. Caitlin Kincaid. She is 22 years old, and we're not going to talk about her weight.
Another legal adult here attempting it.
22.
Caitlin stumbles a bit, gets to about, they'll give him 6.
5.
They'll give her 6. What did they give? 7?
I don't know.
7. Me and the scorekeepers, not on the same page today.
No, we have a different perspective.
He gets the view from the 50-yard line. Oh, we're bringing Kobe back. See if he can bang out another 600. It's easy to spot him. He's in the bright purple Lakers jersey.
Looks like Grimace, only much smaller.
And those crates are barely moving. It's almost like walking across a dock for him.
So he was at that 650 for him.
The lightweight category, though, a strong gust of wind can end your day. There he goes.
You hear these girls next to us talking about how he's got to beat his family record. He's like, not only does he have to win, he's got to beat his brother.
He's a long way away from that. If
Absolutely.
things work out, we won't be here when he breaks the family record. There's another 100 for Kobe, so he's at 700.
700.
He's going to back up a bit and take a word of advice from a volunteer. And here he goes. Looking for a cool 750. And he's made it. Should enjoy being in the lightweight division while he can. I'm sure his older brother can attest to that. Here he goes. Looking for his 800th.
Unreal.
See, we see them do 800, and then we think we really saw 6,188 last year.
I don't even want to think about it. As much as I enjoy this, it's sort of like your kids going, "Mommy, watch me twirl." Yes, I've seen it. I've seen the last 10. I love you. Now, please, can I just need a cup of coffee, something, a nap.
Cup of something.
You know.
Here he goes. Looking for 850 now.
Ooh, I thought he was a goner there for a second.
Impressive stuff. It's that 3 right there. I think it's 62, 63, and 64 are in a weird jumble towards the back half. These crates are not aligned, so as the wind picks up, it's going to make for a little bit more of a struggle.
I remember last year they had to like
with the boats, yeah.
The boats had to come in and straighten them out. I like what they're doing this year, actually, where we're doing the Kobe in spurts, you know?
Now he's at 900 here. A good 300 more, and we'll have him take a break.
What is the prize? That is a great question.
Looking for 950.
Oh, Stephanie's down.
And it looks like he's going to get 950.
Williams lives.
Going for quadruple digits here. Having a little chat with our friend Shannon Kenny first. And he's off. He's at 990 and he's at 1,000.
Unbelievable.
All right, they're gonna put him to the side now after 1,000.
Waterville, Maine. Cam Murphy, if it's the same Cam Murphy.
19 years old. In the lightweight division.
I want to say he's actually, he may be, is that the same Cam Murphy? I think it is.
And he's got about 8.
Yeah.
7 at odds again. Next.
Let's see, we've got Cam. Jared McNair is from Ensgrove, New Jersey. He's 22 years old.
Oh, the lobster hat got wet and everything. Is he gonna
in the
survive?
drink.
Don't leave your hat behind, man. There you go.
He's a good sport.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Who's that, Jared McNair out of New Jersey?
Next we've got Vanessa Lee.
Broom Hall, Pennsylvania.
Yep, Broom Hall. 10 years old. Oh, we got another little one. Come on, step. Oh, none of those works.
And waiting here.
Yep.
And while we wait, this past winter, devastating storm surge damaged Rockland's King Neptune's monument, but local artist Richard Johnson is working to cast a new statue in bronze, but needs help from the community. Our Devin Dagnall caught up with the artist, and he has more.
All right, we're here in front of the art tent. I'm joined by Richard Johnson. Richard, how you doing today?
Excited.
You're excited. So you've been working at the Lobster Festival for years.
47 years. This is our 47th year.
47 years.
Yeah.
Now, as I understand it, you made Neptune about 2 years ago in 2022.
That's correct, yeah.
What's going on with Neptune this year?
Well, what happened was after last year's festival, the Neptune and the mermaid beside her was in storage, and they got washed away by the storm surge we had this past winter. So I spent the summer putting it back together again, and we're also in the process of having it cast into a permanent bronze monument.
So that permanent bronze monument, obviously, is going to take a little bit of money to get that off the ground. We want to make this permanent here. How much have you raised so far, and how much do you need to raise in total, do you think?
Right now, we've raised about $7,000, which has gone into getting the head cast and the lobster cast. And I estimated that just for the Neptune part alone would be about $25,000. But then, you know, the prices are going up so fast, you know, I think that's probably not, it's going to be a lot more than that. And what's going to happen next also, this is going to go to the foundry, and they're going to 3D scan it, and they will print that, and then they will cast it from that, from the 3D scan.
Yeah. I mean, this Neptune piece, it's such a iconic piece of the Lobster Festival now. I know it's only been here for a couple years, but, you know, anybody can recognize it. Can you give me a little bit of the history about it?
History about the sculpture?
Yes, please.
Okay, so let's see. Well, there was a period of time between 2005 and 2015 where I sculpted a life-size mermaid every year, and then I'd take it back and put it together over the winter time, bring it back to the festival. So I did that for about 10 years. And then in 2022, that winter, I sculpted the Neptune, and I brought it back. And the day that the festival opened, the lady, Alice Cree Knight, invited us here 47 years ago. She passed away the day that it opened. And I had the most profound feeling that I've had for a long, long time. When I heard that, I looked at the sculpture, and I thought that's meant for more than what I had intended. And so that's why I had the idea of having it made into a monument. So I donated it to the Lobster Festival.
Okay. And how can people donate if they want to help you out?
I have a
with this?
GoFundMe right now that I've got, but any other way I can get the money will work.
All right. So we'll have that GoFundMe out on our website. But for now, back to you guys.
All right, thanks for that, Devin. Race still going on behind us, but right now, our Beth Jones is standing by with one of our contestants from the Coast Guard from earlier. Beth?
Tyler, thank you so much. Yes, we're here with Jacob Porter, who is serving with the U.S. Coast Guard. Fairly new, so how long have you been in the service so far, Jake?
I just got out of boot camp. I've been in the service for 4 months now, and I love it.
And I was going to say, what's your experience been like so far?
Oh, it's been fun. It's the best decision I ever did for my life. It's been really fun. I love it.
Now, did you envision at the start of your service, or when you were considering going into the service, did you envision that part of your duties might include participation at the Great Crate Race?
No, not at all.
All right. How'd you do?
Oh, good. I tied with one of my coworkers, and I thought I was going to beat him, but 13 crates is I guess pretty good.
It's harder than it looks. Tell us about what it's like to try and make your way across the crates.
Oh yeah, it's very difficult. Biggest tip is lean forward and run as fast as you can.
Probably a little bit of core strength in there, a little bit of balance going on as well, yeah?
Yeah, the lighter you are, the further you go, but it was fun.
And so you were saying you're actually from Southern California, lucky enough to be stationed here in the state of Maine right now. How are you loving the state of Maine? What do you love about it?
Yeah, so I'm originally from Southern California, San Diego area, big city. Coming to Rockland, Maine, small town, very quiet, and I love it so far. It's been fun.
Have you seen any more of the festival, or did you just come to the crate race?
I've been here every day since it started, since Wednesday.
Yeah, what are you loving about the festival?
The food, good food.
Yeah, that seems like a bit of a show-in. All right, now as far as your service goes, how long are you in Maine, and where do you think you might be going next?
So I'll be here for another 4 months, and then I'll get shipped out to Yorktown, Virginia, for my DCA school, and then I'll be in there for 4 months, and then after that, shoot me anywhere along the coast.
Would you encourage your fellow service members to participate in the crate race?
Yes, do it. It's fun. You'll enjoy it.
Well, we're throwing down the gauntlet for your fellow service members for sure. We thank you for your service. We wish you the best of luck. All right, folks, there is so much more to come from here live at the Great Crate Race. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Live from the Maine Lobster Festival in Rockland, you're watching the International Great Crate Race on ABC 7.
Welcome back into the 77th Maine Lobster Festival here in downtown Rockland at Rockland Harbor. Tyler Cruz, Emily Dillon. Behind us, the races are going on. They are paused, looks like for a moment right now, but Maverick Osplund is in the middle of, he's at his 100th crate, I believe, behind us. So he is running very well. Age 7 from Rockland. Emily, rolling along with this broadcast about an hour and a half in. How you doing?
Doing great. This has been so much fun. Yeah, it's been great. This is actually perfect weather to wind up this festival. Nice and calm and cool and overcast. We're not complaining.
We got here and the sun was just beating down on the back of our necks. We're going back to the race now. It looks like that pause is over and Maverick out for 101 and more.
Yes.
Here he goes.
There was a little kid that couldn't be found. They stopped. They stopped everything here, music, everything. Let everybody know the kid's been located.
There you go.
We're back on.
Quick and easy. It's like when you hear your name over the Walmart tellers.
And you know what? That's community. That's what this place is about.
And there he goes. Big smile on his face,
He's all grin, man. Nothing but teeth.
And waves to the crowd.
Teeth and eyeballs. These kids are loving it.
You love when they're little hams like that. They turn around, wave to all the cheering people. They know how to put on a show. Here he goes again.
Look at him. He just do. It's so fun watching these kids.
Awesome to watch. He's got high knees too, just coming down and keeping his balance. There he goes. Oh, little stumble, but stays up.
And he's got 200.
We have a lot of happy spectators here.
Yes, it's so.
It's so cool to watch people wrapped up and down the harbor and into the boats too, right off of the boat launch, and people just, on land and on sea cheering for all of our young contestants.
You know what the great part about this is there's not money, there's not prizes at the end. You get bragging rights of having won something that is so unique worldwide that you are the world champion.
You are. I mean, it's international, the international crate race. So you are the international champ.
Now, granted, you do get a really cool buoy at the end of it.
Okay.
Like a buoy trophy, which of course you have to show off.
There's probably already 20 of those at the Genther household.
Yeah. They've got enough to go to haul.
They're their own buoy trophy museum.
Go deep. Here he goes again. He's going to hit for 300.
Light on his feet, moving. At 7 years old, you don't teach that athleticism. That's a gift.
It'd be cool if he had a brother named Goose, though.
Well, his sister was before him, and her name is not Goose. It's Oakley.
Good job, dude. 300. He's just a little tight. Gosh.
Here he goes again.
I know.
What's he at now? Is that his 300th?
Quite possibly.
Look it out.
Here he goes, 350.
Here he goes. There's Maverick getting a cheer from the crowd here. There you go.
Good job, buddy. Oh, he's such a...
He is so happy to be here.
Get over here.
Oh,
you got it, bud.
Looks like
And he fell
Maverick,
in.
after 363, they'll give him.
Oh, here he comes. His plate with him in the skiff. Coming to rescue him.
362.
Look at him. Good job, buddy. Next up.
Heck of a run for him.
Next up, I got this one. We've got Charlie Hall. She's from South Thomaston. She's 12 years old. And she is one of my greatest friend's daughter.
There you go.
Her mother is one of the best real estate agents in the city of Rockland and beyond.
Let's hope she can represent the family well with a nice running.
Yeah, her mother and I became friends when we were in a silly little drama club thing when we were about 7 or 8 years old, pretending to be all the characters from Charlotte's Web. Go Charlie. Charlie Hall, ladies and gentlemen. 12 years old. Oh.
Nice dismount, though, like you said.
Yep. She's a good sport, just like your mom.
If you're going to fall, have some fun with it.
We've got Sage Watkinson coming up, another South Thomaston girl. She is 9 years old. And I probably know her mother too. It is funny. I grew up here. I moved away for 30 years and I came home and I have to play this game where I meet anyone who's under the age of 30. I look at them and I'm like, I think I know you. And then I ask them how old they are. They're like, oh, I'm 27. I was like, okay, never mind. Who's your daddy? Then I figure it out.
Here is Vivian Jones.
Oh, Vivian's coming back.
Coming back after her
Yeah.
break. Here she goes.
Come on, Vivian. She's coming back.
She has a loud contingent over there on the shoreline. And she's off.
Just a little bloop, bloop, bloop.
It's the same, it's like she's on a jog, keeping the same pace every time. Legs are all moving at the same speed. Loses her balance a bit, doesn't stumble, leaps up.
650.
There she goes.
It still kills me how these kids have the heel of the sock halfway up their calf. It's so funny.
Knee socks are back, if you haven't noticed. At least today. Going for 700.
Even though this is just a weekend event, the Lobster Festival Committee meets every single month to get this going. So we will meet immediately after the festival and then every month after that until we hit July, and then we meet every single week to make sure that this happens. And it is all volunteers.
So a lot goes into
Absolutely.
putting something like this together, and by the looks of it, you can tell that there's a lot of effort that gets put into this and a lot of volunteer hours and a lot of people giving their free time to make sure the community can enjoy an event like this. And Vivian is off again.
Here she goes. We're going to, what are we at? 600, 700, 700.
I think she's going for,
she's had
yes,
great,
750.
Somebody's gonna go horse over there on the other side. Good times. Fletcher.
So that's 854 or 750? We just talked about this.
I think she's at 750. This is heading for 8.
And here she goes again. 800 for Vivian.
Unbelievable.
Very impressive. Very different running style than Kobe. Her legs are moving a little bit higher.
Yeah, she's just sort of like slow and steady.
Yep.
Just like dum, dum, dum. She has a very steady gait.
A little bit of a slower pace, but it's a
Yeah.
steady pace. The pace doesn't change.
I love she's flipping her ponytail. She's like, flip, flip, we're gone.
Makes her aerodynamic.
Definitely helps with balance.
There she goes.
Yep, she's just doing it.
Now, I don't recognize this name from last year.
No, I don't either.
I wonder
don't think she
how
was in
you
it.
realize you are insanely good at such a unique skill like this.
I think you just do it. You know, people say you're a good runner. You know, your parents go, honey, you want
Light
to
on
do
your
this?
feet,
And they go,
yeah.
sure. And that's how it works.
She's the king of hopscotch, queen of hopscotch in the recess yard.
Oop, that was a close one. I think my 3-year-old granddaughter would be great at this. She's incredibly talented at running through the living room without touching any of the Legos. That was 800?
That was 800 or 900?
God, I don't.
I'm losing count here.
We'll wait for Gordon's cue. Let's see.
She is off and running, and the crowd is absolutely loving it. And she's there. See if she can get 50 more.
This will get her to 1,000, I think. Right, the tide is getting lower.
There she goes. Yeah, she's got a rowdy contingent.
$1,000.
There she goes.
Good.
So her and
for
Kobe
her.
neck and neck right now.
Yeah. Look
We'll
at
see
that.
them both back for round 3.
It's like the state of Maine Olympics here.
I'm saying this should be in the games. They
I
should
think it
find
would
a
be
way to
great.
get this in.
But we'd have to make it. I wonder if you could actually do it with 100 crates. I wonder if they've tried.
You need to go from way out there where the you see the Coast Guard in uniform. You need to come to us.
Here we go. Who's up next?
From Reese Voisin from
Voisin.
Fort Kent, Maine.
Reese Voisin. That means
Middleweight.
neighbor. He is.
Oh, he
in the
shot out
water.
of a cannon.
Reese Voisin.
He was our 55th contestant on the list.
And we got 77. So 22 to go.
Next
Actually,
is
21 to go.
George McCoy out of Texas.
No relation to the fella on the Starship Enterprise.
Well, it's not guess here. I made an incorrect guess earlier about Joe DiMaggio, the Hall of Fame Yankee, and his relation.
And
Aw.
Texas is in the water. The next one here, coming up, number 57, is Ilya Tsaruk.
9-year-old from Ukraine.
She is from the Ukraine.
So it is truly the international Great Crate race.
Dobro pожаловать. Welcome.
Please welcome 9-year-old Ilya Sarek from Ukraine.
Oh, she's gone. Look at her go. Go, go, go. Oh, come on, Ilya. Look,
Rocking
she's-
those lobster socks.
Oh, she's-
stays on. And
Oh, come on, girl.
all right, Ilya. I think that's going to be it for him. Oh, yep. Looks like 40 is the number. There he goes.
Now, Vive Bono. Vive Bono from Rockland, Maine, is next. Veuve Bonneau.
That does not look like a 9-year-old.
Then,
Yep, now it does. They
okay,
are out of
I was
order
gonna
there. You were correct. That is Veuve Bonneau
Okay,
from.
Veuve Bonneau.
Is that Rockland? Is that what you
Nope,
wrote?
Rockland.
Rockland,
Maine.
okay.
What? That is not the name you're supposed to be saying.
Yeah, now we're out of order a little bit.
And she's in the water. 58 would be Natalia. Oh, it's Veuve
Natalia
Bonneau.
Saruk?
Natalia Saruk.
Out of
Is the
Ukraine
mother, I would
as
assume,
well.
is 36. Also from Ukraine.
Oh,
It's
seagulls are
on.
coming pretty close.
Yeah, those seagulls are smelling some French fries or something.
Please welcome from Ukraine, up next,
Natalia Saruk.
36.
Look at she's a little. Come on, Natalia. Хорошо.
Let's see. What are we going to give her?
A for effort, that's for sure.
That is what we'll give her, an A. Should be a pass-fail.
Cushing, Maine, 41 years old, to Tatiana Fails. 41 years old. Come on, Tatiana. Okay. And she's in the water. Up next will be Dylan Fails. I'm going to go with probably the child of Tatiana. He's 12. He is a lightweight. And then his brother will be right after him. The seagulls here are getting awfully friendly. No, okay.
Dylan Fails 12 out of Cushing, Maine in the lightweight category. Looks like his brother Zachary is next.
Tell you, that music on the main stage is tearing it up.
It really is. They've got a lot going on here.
Oh, we've had an incredible lineup of musicians this year. My favorite, we have had quite a few. My absolute favorites were Dirty Deeds. They're a cover band for AC/DC out of Boston. They were here Friday night. Oh my God! If you didn't know they weren't AC/DC, you'd think they were. That's Dylan Fails.
And Dylan Fails has 50.
Heading for 100.
And he's going to stumble his way to 86, I think we'll give him. 88. And here comes his brother, Zach. All right.
coming back for her second round. She's got 500.
It's crazy. We sell probably about 20,000 pounds of lobster comes through this festival every year.
From Wednesday to Sunday? 20,000 pounds?
20,000 pounds. Some years it's been more, some years it's been less, but that's a lot of bugs, let me tell you.
Now back here is for running her, I believe, her second round.
I think that's no.
Is this Emily Mata out of South Thomaston?
No, that's Maeve Poland.
Maeve Poland, that's correct. So while Maeve runs, the whole festival wouldn't be possible without all the help of the amazing volunteers. Our roaming reporter, Devin Dagnalt, again, met with a volunteer that traveled across the country to help out in the Lobster tent.
All right, we're here at the Big Lobster tent. I'm joined by Tim Simpson. Tim, how are we doing today?
We're doing good.
Now, I hear a bit of a twang in your voice. You came from afar to get here, right?
Yeah, we're from Sumter, South Carolina.
How do you get up here slinging lobsters for everybody?
Hey, we did it last year, and it was a blast. We partner with a church here, the Pursuit Church, and it's just been a good time to volunteer.
Okay, yeah. So, I mean, everybody seems like it's having fun. You got a big crowd. How are you having? How are you doing? I mean,
doing good. I'm meeting people from all over. There's people who travel from all over to just come for this.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So, how does it feel to, give those people that lobster that they've been waiting for all year? Some people.
It's awesome. It's awesome. I've learned a lot. I'm not from up here, and so learning about steamers and mussels has been fun.
Tell me a little bit about what you've learned so far.
When they say steamers, they're talking about clams, and that's a learning experience. And then what they put on there is the vegetables and the garlic and everything is super fun.
Yeah, okay. So what can people expect when they come on through here?
Delicious food at a good price.
Okay, that's awesome. All right, we're going to send it back to you guys.
Welcome back to the international, the Great International Crate Race. Now we're going to head over to Beth with the Mayor of Rockland, Nicole Kellick.
All right, thank you so much, guys. Yep, I'm here with Rockland Mayor Nicole Kellick. Thank you so much for joining us today. We so appreciate your time.
Thank you for having me.
So this is just great to see. There are so many people here. Talk a little bit about how the festival has been looking to you so far.
Yeah, we've had a really good amount of events going on. We were redesignated as a Coast Guard city. We had the lobster cooking contest, we had the Navy ship destroyer come in. And just multiple other events that have been really successful. A lot of really good entertainment, music, and it's been really fun.
All right. Well, and talking about that special designation from the Coast Guard, folks might not be able to see it because there's a lot of beautiful boats behind us, but off in the distance you can see that ship. Talk about what it means to the city of Rockland to have that designation from the Coast Guard.
Yeah, it's just reinforcing the bond between the Coast Guard and Rockland as a community. The Coast Guard has been a part of Rockland since and it's exciting to see that we are really bonding and making a community not only for Rockland citizens but for the Coast Guard as well.
And there were several racers who were volunteers from the Coast Guard who sort of got tossed into service, if you will, on the crate races. So it's been neat to see them participate really actively as well.
Yeah, it's exciting to see them come out for not only to support the city of Rockland but this festival.
This festival is also very much about just enhancing and supporting a sense of community here in Rockland. So talk a little bit about how this festival benefits the city of Rockland, sort of across multiple levels.
Yeah, Rockland has had this festival for 75 plus years, and we're so fortunate because it brings more economic stability to our area, and just it brings the community out. Tons of volunteers from all different areas of the mid-coast, and we're excited to see everybody here.
Yeah, I would suspect the volunteers really play a crucial role in making this festival a success. There's quite a lot of them around.
Yeah, and I think they started at 75, but we've just picked up volunteers along the way. So as we need them, we see people coming out from all areas of the mid-coast.
Well, we hope the festival continues to be successful and your tenure as well. What's it been like so far to be mayor?
It's been wonderful. Everybody's really embraced me, and everybody's been kind, and Rockland is such a good community, and everybody has just been so great to me. So.
Well, we wish you continued success in the future. We hope the weather holds up for the rest of today as the crate races go on and on and on. We have some very serious racers participating, and to that end, we're going to send it back to the racers.
Beth, we are back here on the International Great Crate Race, and behind us it is still
Maeve Poland.
It looks like she's taking her break. Nope. And she is off and running again. There she is. This is a fun time. So her, Kobe Genther, and Vivienne Jones are our three that have made it past the 600 mark so far. And
she got her 1,000.
Looks like she's at her 1,000. Big high five there. And she takes a break.
And it is starting to rain.
And it is starting to rain.
Yep. Zachary Fields from Cushing, Maine Runner number 61.
And if I'm not mistaken, I believe he had a decent run last year.
Zach fails. Yeah. Oh, yeah, he
One of
did.
the fails. I am feeling the
Yep.
rain right here.
It was Zachary. I can tell you the way he's running. That was probably the quickest I've seen. Yeah, that boy's speedy. Look at him going. No. These kids are running like they're being chased. Right
falls
in the
forward to about.
Nope,
Oh, they're going to
he's
keep him up. And he's there with 100.
Here he comes again for this 150.
Looking for 150. He's another one shot out of a cannon.
Good Lord, these kids.
Let's hope this rain just passes. Zachary, it's about the same spot that he's fallen again.
Yeah.
Able to keep his balance this time. Let's see if they give him the benefit of the doubt.
No,
He is in the water.
He's done. He gave it a good try, though. Holy cow. What did he get? 93. Jonah Smith. Jonah Smith is coming up next from Paris, Florida. 17 years old. We have a Paris, Maine, too.
See, that's how those socks are supposed to fit. There he goes.
Yeah, you tell that young man lives in Florida.
Oh, he is off. That's impressive for a man that size.
That
I think
was
that's
a good
the
dismount, too. That was well played, sir.
Jonah Smith is the medium weight category. That's 20. That might be the record for that category.
Okay, now this little girl right here, this is Summer Knight. Alice Knight is her great-grandmother. Alice Knight is her great-grandmother. Alice Knight was the president of she ran this festival for 40, 50, I don't even know how many, since so long. And now her daughter, Celia, is the president, has been taking care of it since her mother passed, well, since before her mother passed away. So this little runner is pretty special.
Are they going to let her stay up?
I
think they are, if she stays up.
Come on, Summer.
It's up to her now.
Get up, get up. Crawl across some green.
And it looks like she's in the drink.
Come on, Summer. Oh, she's trying, man. She's
trying her
giving it all.
hardest. You can't say she's not trying. I think we are gonna.
Yeah, it sounds like she's got old Uncle Murph back there yelling and screaming. Yep. I'll tell you. No way, no way. You gotta,
back up.
Come on.
How are they going to roll this one?
You got to be kidding me. Look at Get it. She got up.
That's perseverance if I've ever seen it.
That's right. Look at her. She's. Come on, Summer. You got this. Yeah, she's still laying on the crate. Let's go. She's going to get up again. No, and she's done. No, she's done.
Once you leap from crate to crate, I think that's when they call it. Yep, 46 we'll give her.
Good job. Boy, she really gave it her all. That's awesome. Now we have another grown-up from Florida, Greg Ingram. Greg Ingram is from St. Petersburg, Florida. He's 49 years old. Oh, I'm 49 years old. Please don't break a hip, sir.
People come from everywhere to participate in this.
You can do it.
Here he goes.
And 4.
He's got 4. Maybe he couldn't do it.
You know what? I'm not mad at him up for that. I'm mad because we still don't have a Waffle House.
That'll be a good addition.
Well, we've got a Dollar Tree, a Dollar General, and a Family Dollar, and we still don't have a Waffle House.
So you need is the Waffle House.
It doesn't make any sense.
The 4 horsemen.
Just the 4 horsemen. Thank you for that addition to my comment. My next bit.
Next here is Griffin Carballo, South China, 10 years old. Our 64th contestant on the list. We are rolling right through. And he's struggling a bit at the start here. See if he finds his footing, and he does, and he's off again. Here's once he found that footing, not a struggle for him to get to that first 50.
Not at all.
There he goes, waves to the crowd.
All right. There he goes.
There he goes. He's at 70. And he picks it up at the end. It's a struggle for him to start.
It's crazy.
But he shoots onto those docks.
Yeah.
And there's 100. And even though the rain has started, the crowd not dwindling down much at all.
They want to see what happens.
There he goes, looking for his 150. And he keeps his balance. Can he finish out?
He sure can.
There we go. Once you get to those last 4, it looks like they're pretty straightforward. Attached enough to the dock where they're not going to send you flying.
You know, another great thing about the festival here is, and we've done it for the past few years, is that there is no gate fee to get in here. You don't have to pay to come in. So you can come down here and enjoy all of the music, all of these wonderful exhibits that we have down here for free. We want everyone to be able to enjoy our festival. Sure, you want to buy some jewelry from the vendors, you want to go check out, you go get yourself a lobster dinner or any of the food vendors, no problem, you got it. And we've got a merch tent that you wouldn't even our merch guys have the funniest stuff in there. It's, there's the typical things, but they've got a sense of humor, so it isn't boring.
Looks like an awesome time. You know, from the water all the way up to downtown Rockland, the festival kind of takes over.
Yeah, it definitely bleeds into the community.
That's Griffin. Closes out 250, if I'm not mistaken. Puffing and puffing a little bit at the end there. Now, whoever wins this year, if Kobe's able to set a record, I think Aiden can hold over his head that it was 85 degrees and sunny when he set the record.
Yeah.
And here he goes.
He's heading for 300.
Looking to close out that third trip. Does he have 350 in him? A little bit of high knees here from him. Now, if you look behind the shores of this year's Lobster Festival, countless ships bring life and texture to the ocean waters of Rockland Harbor, but one of those vessels is not like the other. Our Doug Banks checked it out on Friday, and he gives us a closer look.
Away from the noise of this year's Lobster Festival and the intoxicating smells of seafood, there's a vessel sitting in Rockland Harbor, and its story is longer than its masts. As a Navy destroyer towered over the breakwater in its lighthouse, it was the Eagle Bark, bringing size and time into perspective. Before the United States Coast Guard cutter Eagle Bark donned the American flag, it was one of 3 sailing training vessels under the pre-World War II German Navy. Built in 1936 Hamburg, the vessel we know today as the Eagle was originally the Horst Wessel, named after a late parliamentary member of the Nazi Party. When World War II ended, The horse vessel was taken by the United States as war reparations and recommissioned as the Eagle. Since then, generations of Coast Guard personnel have been training on the Eagle. Arriving to Rockland Harbor on Friday, tours have been made available to the public throughout the festival weekend.
Their education and what they are looking forward to and how it works, and most of them just seem to love what they were doing.
And they're
which was
excited.
Great. Yeah.
They were excited, you
Yeah.
know, and they were excited to share what they were going to do and what their program looked like or the next plan.
It's very, very grand. It takes up like a big portion of the coastline behind it.
I wish I could be out there longer. It's been a big part of the Coast Guard throughout all the years, so just being able to be almost like a little bit of a part of that is, I think, probably the biggest takeaway.
In Rockland, Doug Banks, ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
All right, Kobe Genther behind us looking for 1,500. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back from the Maine Lobster Festival.
Live from the Maine Lobster Festival in Rockland, you're watching the International Great Crate Race on ABC 7.
So while we were gone, Kobe Genther getting his 1,500th crate, and now it looks like we are moving on with this race. Looking forward to seeing who's next. Also from Westwood, Mass.
Lil Hancock.
Lil Hancock. I wonder if that's short for Lily or if she is just like the little one. Oh.
Hey, she did
14, 12.
Oh, 12. We're much kinder than the judges.
Especially when there's no prize involved. It's all for bragging rights. Why not round up a little bit?
Right, exactly.
Throw him a bone.
All right, now we have a shirtless, hairy dude.
It does not look like Tristan Orcutt out of Raleigh. Because he does not look 14 to me, unless, I don't know, there's something in the water down there in Raleigh. He's good.
Yeah.
Okay. So we are a little...
Taylor Crosby.
I am not seeing Taylor Crosby on the
I
list,
think
but that's
Taylor
okay.
Crosby knows somebody. And
Late
now
registration.
Yeah, now he's in the water.
All that to go for 13. Not a lot of rain, just light rain
Just
right now.
spitting it
There's I don't know if you can see on the other dock, but there's a bottle flipping competition going on. It looks like Kobe Genther, also a pro at that. Now we have the 14-year-old from
go.
Raleigh.
Tristan Orcutt. Tristan Orcutt from Raleigh, North Carolina.
He's a lightweight
Way to go.
division.
And he's done. Okay.
He stumbles for 5.
You know, I would actually really like to see a young person from the South come up here and blow this literally
dominate.
out of the water.
Well, we have on our list right here, Spencer McCaskill from Colorado Springs was the winner in 2020. He was 13 years old when he did that, though. Now 17, probably a little bit less expectations for him.
We'll see. That's not the South, though.
That is not the South.
Colorado's cold like Maine, so I mean they can handle it. I want
But I don't
somebody
think
from,
they have
like,
any experience with
Mississippi,
this.
you know?
That's interesting. Mississippi, Louisiana.
Oh, Louisiana, come up here and
dominate our sport.
They have the, hey.
Here we go again. It looks like we're rolling through a Colorado Springs family here.
There we are. Jake White. Oh, Max White. Okay, that was Jake, his older brother.
Here's Max.
Yeah, this one's Max.
That's pretty tall for a 14-year-old, and he's in the drink already.
That center of gravity.
If you're that big, you got to start off running. We're going to take a pause here. It looks like we're coming back to Vivian Jones. Getting ready with those high lobster socks. Nope, coming off the dock. We're going to continue with the Wyke family, it looks like.
Running in the super heavyweight division, 51 years old.
Yeah. Chris Wyke, father of the boys.
I'd like to see,
51.
regardless of where they're from, I'd like to see someone that age, that weight class, get all the way down to 50. I think it must be,
well, luckily,
they have to move really fast. It would just be like a massive, fast movement.
Yeah.
All right, here comes Vivian for her third round.
Vivian. Oh, got it. Let's see.
There she goes.
Okay.
So looking to get to 1,500 before taking her break.
So
She's slow and steady.
Yeah.
It's like watching a cross-country runner. They don't change pace.
Yeah, she really does, doesn't she? So the all-time supersize record was 104. Alex Stewart in 2010, so 14 years ago.
See, that's impressive.
That's a lot. That's
I want to see
over
someone
and
come
back
close to that.
once, and then just a few after that.
And then you stumble 4.
Boy, you really got to. Wow, that's heavyweight.
You got to be right at the start of that super heavy division too. Oh, I don't know if you saw, but Shannon Kenny just had a French fry stolen. A seagull landed on the dock and picking at her burger. Oh, and she's going back for it now.
Hey, she's got to keep her energy level up. I think you just got the top bun.
Vivian has 100 now.
You're a legend, Shannon.
She's looking back to see if anyone's noticing her eating the burger that the seagull just had. There comes Vivian looking for 1,050. 1,150.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
1150.
Slow and steady wins the race for her.
Oh, yay, that was fun.
A little help from the Super Grip Lobster socks.
Oh, she's waving to her fans. The band playing Rock Lobster in the background. Actually, the beat, I think, I was watching her feet. They were absolutely going to the beat of Rock Lobster.
It's helping her. Yep, there she goes.
See?
Don't speed the beat up.
She's absolutely on beat.
She's just in the zone. Oh, they're going after those French fries.
Yeah, the seagulls are going nuts.
No care in the world there. 3 of them.
Oh boy, we need an emergency notice of seagull bait to Shannon Kenny.
They're communicating with each other too. They knew exactly when she had her back turned. Here comes Vivian again looking for 1150, 1250. And she has 1250. Here she goes. And she's got 1,300. Looking for 1,350 here. Looks like she's gonna have it. I wonder if they'll do the whole 3rd round right now. We see Kobe and Maeve Poland standing up over there.
We're not quite through. Yeah, we're not quite through
Everybody
We've
yet.
probably got about 10 more folks, 7, 8, 9,
Where did
10.
we leave off? We left off after Chris White, so we
White.
got 7 contestants left.
7 more. And the Maine Lobster Festival Committee, the Maine Lobster Festival is actually a non-profit. Everything we do is volunteer, and we donate the profits to our benefactors program. We've actually donated over $900,000 to support local charitable organizations over the years.
Now, if someone's watching this, seeing all the crowds at the event and really enthralled, and they want to learn how to volunteer next year, being on the committee, how would you go about getting in contact and doing that?
You can go to the just mainlobsterfestival.com, or actually it might be .org, but
Google it.
No, I can tell you in a second here. Yeah, it's Maine Lobster Festival, and there's buttons everywhere for volunteering. Volunteering if you want to be a vendor, if you're interested in performing. We have folks that are in charge of booking the performers. There's always room for performers on the main stage and the food tent. Yeah, there's room for everybody here.
If you want to cheer on the Lobster Festival contestants or even compete yourself, those sign-ups happen the morning of the race, starting at 5:30 in the morning. So it's been a long day for some of these contestants.
We've got some for we have a 5K and a 10K that will both run this morning. In fact, I was out on the street because I'm not the only thing I run is my mouth. So I was out on the street waiting for them to all go by so we could cheer them on. And that was this morning.
And that's always fun to see road races through communities like that. People lining the streets, ringing bells, cheering on the people.
Yeah, we had Eye of the Tiger blasting on my speaker.
On repeat.
Of course.
All right, this looks like it's Spencer McCaskill after Vivian Jones able to complete her 1500th crate. Spencer, the 2020 winner, but that was when he was 14 and most likely in the light division. He is now 17 years old. And here he goes. Let's see if he remembered anything from that 2020 competition. Remembered how hard it was. He falls after 11.
Yeah, 11. It's a lot easier when you're a little
doesn't
fella.
have it anymore.
Well, he's like 9 feet tall now. I'm sure he was a little shorter then.
Well, by that case, that means I'd probably be pretty good.
Yeah, he was 11 when he won.
When he won?
Yeah, it was 2018. It was 2018.
2018. That is what my sheet says.
Yep.
Here's Owen McCaskill, 15 years old. Also in the middleweight division. Owen is going to get to 20. Owen, does he have 30 in him? He does, and he falls after the 30th. They're going to give him 31. They round up for them.
He touched it.
And he doesn't need the boat. He's swimming back.
He's a schwimmer.
Looks like one more Coloradian. It's going to be Rebecca Rounds from Colorado Springs, 49 years old.
And we got 1, 2, 3, 4 after this, and then we're gonna let the little speed runners wear out the crates. This is actually perfect. I'm so glad I'm glad the cloud covers come in because it was getting really warm there.
It was.
The
cloud cover came in. We got a little bit sprinkled on. I think that just made the temperature go down a little bit, but it looks like whatever rain has come has also passed. Here goes Rebecca. They'll give her 4 if they're nice. Let's see how kind they are.
I was just waiting to see. I'm waiting to hear.
Looks like they're going to be ultra kind and just not even mention the score.
Nope. Dakota Smith, 31 from Rockport, Maine. Come on, you got it, girl. Everybody's giving their... Oh, wait, we're waiting on Dakota.
All right, here's Dakota, 31. Oh, he's moving for 31.
Oh, my God, look at him go. 30.
Wow.
Go.
Oh.
34, 35, 36, 30.
I think that is going to be our superweight division winner today.
I'd say.
If I had to go out on a limb here.
Old man at 31. If he's an old man, I think I'm already dead. I don't know. Don't blow too hard. My ashes will end up in the water.
I mean, that means I'm middle-aged if he's an old man.
What are you, 23?
26.
Ugh,
close.
I could be your mother.
Just got off the insurance this summer.
Oh. I don't want to hear about it.
All right, here's
Sophia Smith.
Yes.
7.
We'll see who wins,
also
her or
from
Dad.
Rockport. I think she's going to beat Dad. Let's hope she beats Dad.
35 was impressive.
Yeah, for anybody.
Here she goes.
Little Sophia. Oh, she's such a light.
Oh, keep her balance. Keeping her balance.
Look at her go.
If she is going to beat him, it's going to be a slow 35, but I think she has it.
She's got her floaties on.
Oh, she can get up and go. Nobody's calling her to get off.
Come on, you can do it, Sophia.
Yeah, she's got it.
Get up. You got to beat
Not the first time we've seen that perseverance today. Oh, looks like Dad's got the upper hand in this one.
Yeah, she's done.
We'll give her 28,
Oh,
and she's going to swim to
Dad's still in
Dad.
the water. Oh, that's sweet. Look at that. Good job. She's got her floaties on and everything.
Looks like we have 2 more contestants of the round of 77. First up, Harper Keniston.
Harper Keniston is 11 years old. She's a great kid. In fact, her mother is my lawyer.
Connections all over the
Right.
Lobster Festival
She
for
just-
Emily Dillon.
Yeah, I just closed on a house with her on Thursday. Yeah, no, her mom's great. Harper's a great kid. All of these kids are great. I just personally know a few of them. Any kid who's willing to put their phone down long enough to come out and do something like this
do
is
this
a good
is
kid in
awesome.
my book.
There's 30.
Look at her go. Go,
Harper's
Harper,
moving.
go, Harper.
Oh,
Oh!
Harper gets to, I'd say 38.
I'd give her 38 as well.
He said 28, but I think he miscounted.
10, 20. No, he is right. We were overzealous.
All right, here's our final contestant. Comes out of Gilbert, South Carolina. It's Kent Weymouth.
Let's see if Kent can
of the middleweight division.
win something in his division. Come on, Kent.
The 22-year-old.
He's giving her hell when he look at that. He just oh wow.
Oh,
yeah.
he's running.
Wow. What do you get? 22.
Of all the graceful dismounts we've seen, that might have been the least graceful dismount. Well, that wraps up our round of 77. We are going to stay with you here, but right now, one thing that's been hugely popular at this year's festival is a bit more hands-on this time around. Devin Dagnall again brings us a look.
All right, now we're here in front of the touch tank. I'm joined by Flynn. Flynn, how are we doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Okay, so who do we have here? What's going on?
So this is an American lobster. Pretty much the reason why Lobster Fest is going on. Yeah, they're a great species.
Yeah, so these are just one of the few kind of little critters that we can see here at the touch tank. What do we got going on at the touch tank?
Yeah, so basically at the touch tank we got a bunch of lobster. We got a couple of green crabs, a couple of Jonah crabs. We got a sculpin too. So what I'm here to do is pretty much just educate the community on what's going on with lobster. And when I was at school, I studied green crabs. So that's kind of the most area of expertise that I have. But yeah, lobsters are great. It's like a characteristic species in Maine. So
I know that the touch tanks, they kind of attract a lot of kids. Why is it important for kids to get their hands on with this kind of learning?
Well, I think with me, from my experience, in first grade is when I wanted to be a marine biologist, and that was just from going to aquariums and having volunteers and people teach me about this stuff. And yeah, it's pretty much been a lifelong passion of mine. It's not what I'm currently doing for work, but in the Coast Guard, it's all related. So yeah, I think too it's in our backyard, and you should know more about it because basically all of Rockland's dependent on fishing, and if you don't have young people growing up learning about it and how to protect them, then you'll lose it. So.
Absolutely. All right, and what can people expect when they come to the touch tank? I know you touched on it a little bit, what kind of critters we can see, but...
Yeah, so just I'll try my best to do as many fun facts as I can. Yeah, just try to get kids involved in learning, and yeah, just appreciating lobster and the great species in Maine.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Liam. We're going to send it back to you guys.
All right, thank you for that, Devin. We are going to take a look at our leaderboard right now for the featherweight and the all race categories. Kobe Genther, Vivian Jones, and Maeve Poland are in a three-way tie. They are all in round 3 right now with Maeve behind us.
All featherweights, and in the lightweight division, number 1, the winner of the lightweight division is Lucia Herrick with 190 crates. Coming up behind her was Aiden Genthner, last year's winner with 93.
When we go to the medium weight, that's Dylan Sullivan with 48, Michael Gronin with 26, and the super weight, Dakota Smith with 31, and it looks like it's Owen Crawford behind him. So really fun so far today.
Oh yeah, it's been great.
All 77 of the contestants who have signed up have ran. Behind us, we have our, we'll call it the playoffs, the postseason. This is really when it matters, the runoffs. We have Maeve Poland behind us looking for 1,500. I believe she's looking for 1,500. She's on her 3rd round.
They're
either her 3rd or her 4th round. But we are there right now with 3 runners still alive And they are just going to run until they fall.
Until they can't. Exactly.
It's been a blast here so far with us.
Here we go.
We'll turn around and get back to the race and watch Maeve Poland go at it. Here she comes, pumping those arms while she runs. And this is where it slows down a little bit, where we have 3 people left to run. And they're going to go until they fall. And here is Maeve pulling up those socks, getting ready to go back. And here she goes.
I think
Looks
they're
like
heading for 2,000.
So Maeve's already done her 3rd time. Looks like they gave Lucia her medal already there.
Oh, good. Her buoy.
So here comes Maeve Poland again. Maeve is 11 years old, out of Cushing, Maine. And like we said, in that featherweight category. There she is. Those last 3 are giving her a little bit of trouble. She's crawling up to that dock every time. Maeve's at 1,400. So this is Maeve's 3rd round.
Okay. Because I think the other 2 are already at 1,500.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maeve has just completed 1,400.
And just to go back to what we were saying, it is mainlobsterfestival.com.
Yeah, if you want to volunteer, sign up, be a vendor.
Just to see what's going on for next year, because it'll be, 78 years.
Anything special in the works already for the 80th?
Oh, the 80th. I don't even think we've gotten that far yet. How about to make it that far? That's the first step.
So you guys meet tomorrow or right after the closure tonight to go over next year?
No, we'll probably meet Tuesday night. Because it's usually the last Tuesday of every month is when we meet. So yeah, anyone who's interested in being part of it, if you want to be on the committee, please join us. We welcome any and all volunteers who want to be part of this.
And it's much more than just this crate race, like we've said. We have live music, vendors, shops, a lot of great, the freshest seafood you can find on the east coast of the United States.
I mean, the food tent is probably has the most moving parts. I mean, we've got Peter Beal, who's in charge of just setting up and tearing.
Oh, and Kobe is taking a dip in the water at just before 1,600.
Are we giving it to him?
And that's going to do it for him. Oh, just before he got up on the dock. That took us all by surprise.
Yeah, that was not expected.
So that was him going for that 4th round of 500. So he would have been between 1,500 and 2,000. We'll wait for an official score. 1,597.
Is it 1,597?
1,597 is what they just said. There's Vivian. That's 1,550 for her.
Come on, Vivian. Look at her. She's a little firecracker.
She gets this 50, and she's in the lead.
And it's going to be between 2 girls. Did they give him the 16? No,
I don't think so.
He's done. No,
1,597.
Yeah, 97. Come on, Vivian.
There she goes. And she's got it. She's
South
got 1,600.
Thomaston in the house.
You are excited.
I am excited. Small town girl does good.
And here she goes, looking for 1,650. she's at 1650 now. Vivian still hasn't changed pace. She hasn't slowed down.
No.
She hasn't sped up. Just
Heading
that
for
same steady back and forth across the crates.
Heading
A
for
pro's pro.
1700. Is it 1700?
And while Vivian runs, we will take it to a quick commercial break. We'll be right back with more from the International Great Crate Race when we come back.
Live from the Maine Lobster Festival in Rockland, you're watching the International Great Crate Race on ABC 7.
We are back here at the 77th Maine Lobster Festival, Rockland Harbor. I'm Tyler Cruz here with Emily Dillon. Nice and cool day, overcast, the rain stopped. Oh, we can't get enough of this weather here in the summer of Maine, and these guys can't get enough of running. We have Vivian Jones, who just fell off at 1,875. She is currently in first. Trying to beat her right now is Maeve Poland.
From Cushing, yeah.
From Cushing, Maine. All three Mainers in our top three leaderboard. We had Kobe Genthner in second. Right now in first place, like we said, Vivian Jones, Maeve Poland right now, trying to see if she can top her. Emily, it's been a wonderful day here at the International Great Crate Race.
It's been incredible, Tyler. I gotta say, and don't get your feelings hurt, Tyler, but I'm very happy that it's two little girls that are going for the title.
I don't think my feelings are hurt at all. I think that is it's awesome. Bunch of all local kids. I know you're happy. You have a South Thomaston native right now, leader in the clubhouse to give it a golf term right now, watching along, and it is interesting. And now Vivian's got something, or Maeve has something to run for here. Looks like she's pumping the arms a little bit harder, trying to get there. It is it's been a wonderful day here at the Maine Lobster Festival, and really just a wonderful week for you guys. Talk about what I guess makes the Maine Lobster Festival for you special every year personally.
Well, it's been part of my life since I was a child. Even when I moved away, I would always come back to try to go to the festival. It's been magical for my children and now my granddaughter. It's just something the whole family can be part of, the whole community, and we're just so proud of it here to be able to be the center of celebrating the lobster industry. So we want everyone to come back next year for the 78th.
And you might see me back here too. I mean, this has been an awesome 2 years here at the Lobster Festival. You get out, you can smell, I mean, you're immediately hit with melted butter.
Yeah,
the smell of melted butter from that kitchen tent, and it's a lot of fun. And this has been a lot of fun. We have our last racer behind us right now, but we are going to get going. I want to thank Ainsley Moore of Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate, Coastal Auto Parts, Electrify Maine, First National Bank, and a special thanks to the Dry Dock Restaurant right here for letting us use part of the pier to broadcast. It's been a blast. She is still going, Maeve Poland, huffing and puffing, trying to get that first place. We'll have all of these highlights for you tonight during Fox 22 at 10. From Emily Dillon, I'm Tyler Cruz. It has been a wonderful day here at the Maine Lobster Festival. Thank you for having us, and have a great rest of your evening.
Thank you.
earlier this afternoon, we were live on the road in Rockland for the return of the International Great Crate Race. It's a highlight of the annual Maine Lobster Festival, where brave runners put their quick feet and their balance to the test to make their way across a string of floating wooden lobster crates. The competition draws plenty of spectators each year and has many looking to claim the crown as race winner. This is how it played out this year. 11-year-old Maeve Poland from Cushing took first in the featherweight category, running 1,999 crates, also the overall record this year, followed by 9-year-old Vivian Jones of South Thomaston with 1,875 crates. In the light division, 11-year-old Yusha Herrick of Owl's Head claims first with 190 crates, and second, 11-year-old Aiden Genthner at 93 crates. Genthner made a name for himself last year by running 6,188 crates. And in the medium, Dylan Sullivan making the trip from Massachusetts this year to take the first place crown, followed by Owen McCaskill of Colorado Springs. And finally in the super category, 31-year-old Dakota Smith of Rockport clocks in at first, with Florida native Owen Crawford in second. Of course, the all-time overall record is still held at a tie by Scarlett Flint and Harrison Page at 6,500 crates. That was back in 2014. All right, and during our special broadcast at the festival, our Beth Jones had the chance to catch up with this year's overall and featherweight first place winner, Maeve Poland, to chat about her win. Take a look.
Tell me what it was like to run today.
It felt really tiring, but it also felt really good to win, and it felt really slippery.
Yeah. Now, what's the secret? Because it looks pretty hard. So how did you do so well?
I have really good balance, and I also had the grip socks on.
Oh, the grip socks.
Yeah.
Are those really important?
Yeah.
Okay. So tell us about the two categories that you won.
I won the featured weight, first place.
Featherweight, yeah.
Featherweight, and I won the overall champion.
So you are the big champion of the whole day. How does that feel?
It feels pretty good.
And she tells us she's already prepping for next year. All right, let's turn things